I'm seeing him because I see he's white. He got Dago blasted across his stomach. And so I'm just looking at him from afar because I'm like a solid Caucasian. And like it was in the like lunchroom because at that time there was like a big riot. And so we've been feeding ourselves and all that stuff. And I'm still making money. So I walked into the mess hall, right? And I'm sitting there, this way sexy dark. She's like winking at me. And I see Wes Watson tearing up. There's like two black dudes in his face. And I'm telling my other white homies, you know what I'm saying, the solid Caucasians. I'm like, bruh, what's old dude tearing up for? And they said, bro, like, you don't know what's going on. I said, I just got here, man. I've been like, you know what I'm saying? I've been popping Zanny bars. Like, what's going on? And they said, yo, OGC, bro. Like, he's about to go PC. I'm like.
Now, the fall off of Wesley Watson should be documented. I mean, come on. He lost his girl. He started doing drugs again. He made a decision that he's ultimately going to send him back to prison, but this time it's in Florida. Now, this video has 3 parts to it. The first part is an update on Wesley Watson's case, a motion that his lawyer just put in. The second part is going to be an audio from an inmate from Florida that basically gives you a rundown of what's going to happen to Wes Watson. And the third thing is going to be Wesley Watson's biggest op, OG Big Sid. So when OG Big Sid came around, it showed that Wesley Watson had a lot of insecurities. And Wesley has threw shots at this guy for the past, 7 years on YouTube. But first things first, let's give y'all an update on this case.
The court filings involve a criminal case in Miami-Dade County between the state of Florida and Wesley Watson, stemming from a physical confrontation at Elev H and Fitness Gym in Miami in late December 2024. According to the defense filings, a man named Hakeem Ibrahim, a 28-year-old aspiring rapper from New Jersey, traveled to Miami specifically to confront Watson. The documents claim Ibrahim had been following Watson on social media and allegedly sent several hostile messages challenging him to fight, including insults and threats to show up in person. According to the defense narrative in the motion, Ibrahim allegedly went to Watson's gym under false pretenses by purchasing a guest pass and signing a liability waiver as if he intended to work out. The filing states that once inside the gym he located Watson, set up a camera, and confronted him. The defense claims Watson initially did not engage and attempted to walk away, but that Ibrahim struck him, leading to a prolonged physical altercation described as a rugby-style maul. Police were eventually called to the scene, and Ibrahim allegedly admitted during a police interview that he had traveled to the gym with the intention of fighting Watson. The defense also argues that Ibrahim should have originally been charged with burglary with battery for entering the gym with the intent to commit an assault. However, according to the documents, police initially treated the situation as mutual combat and did not arrest anyone at the scene. The filing states Ibrahim was treated for minor facial bruising by Miami Fire Rescue. Later, Watson himself was arrested on February 6, 2025, and the state filed formal charges against him in March 2025, later amending those charges in December 2025, while listing an expert witness who claims the alleged victim suffered a traumatic brain injury. Watson's attorneys filed motions asking the court to compel discovery and delay proceedings while they investigate new evidence. The defense claims that Ibrahim's deposition and an independent medical examination suggest he exaggerated or fabricated injuries. As part of the discovery request, Watson's legal team is asking for extensive records, including Ibrahim's financial records, travel records, cell phone data, deleted photos and videos, location tracking information, messages, and medical records related to the incident. The defense argues these materials are necessary to determine Ibrahim's true motives for traveling to Miami and to challenge the claims about injuries from the altercation.
How do you feel about people like YouTube creators that are from the West Coast moving to Florida? And like, for example, Wes Watson, right? He's from California. Now he's in trouble in Florida. How would he do in a Florida system? You think that Wes Watson would align himself with the white organization that's known in Florida? I don't want to say their name, but the one that's known. Or you think that Wes is going to try to neutral?
I say it.
I think it's funny you say that. I was thinking about that, man. If he has to go do time, it's not going to be the same. Like it's so different. Like back in the prison genre, there's always been like West Coast politics, East Coast. It's so different. It's crazy. Like it's fucked up, man. In Florida, he's going to go in there he's going to be so lost. It's not going to be nothing like West Coast. Not personally, if I had to do time on the West Coast, from what I hear on YouTube and stuff, I think it'd be easier. Just the way they politic and stuff, separating all that. You know, I remember doing an interview.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me on an interview one time if I would ever bunk up, if I went to confinement, would I ever bunk up with a black dude? I said, yeah. You can't refuse that. I guess on the West you can. Like, that's a total culture shock. Like, you can't say no to that in Florida. That's crazy.
In one way they think you bitching out, but in another political environment, it's like it's a no. So it just depends what state you in, really. And
so it's funny you say that. So you say that it would be easier West Coast. Is it because of the structure in how white inmates get treated in Florida?
I think for sure the West has got better structure. And I think that it would be easier, right? I'm just saying because from what I hear on YouTube, it would be easier the way that they're structured, all that stuff, right? In Florida, it's wide open, man. You got there's gangs you've never even heard of, man. You got the gays. There's multiple different homosexual gangs in Florida, and they will stab you up, man. They are not fucking off, man. And you know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, you don't want no problems with them gay dudes, man. Like, I'm trying to tell you, you know what I mean? And you know, it's crazy. It's because in Florida we got these JIT camps, which everybody knows about, and there's so many young people getting in trouble, and it's ganged out in Florida, and it's not really structured. It's loose. It's wild. It's like you can't live in a dorm without witnessing politicking all day long. Like it's and all they get. It's just, I can't even explain it. Pino, you have to help me with that one.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I'm already knowing, bro. It's crazy. You can't. You can't. It's bro. It's a different ballgame. Like I said the other day when DVS was on, and he was like, "They allow that." When I said that lifer that has 3-4 life sentences, he's actively looking for that chomo to make his girlfriend, and that's okay. And you better not say nothing to him because he'll stab you.
That's his bitch.
Yeah, that's his bitch. He chose a frail white dude who's a chomo. That's his bitch. You not for the bro. That is his girlfriend, bro. You not for the bro. The same way a motherfucker would kill you about their old lady on the street, them motherfuckers in prison will kill you about a piece of ass.
Yeah, the slick talk. That's property like it's flip flops.
Yeah, kill you about a piece of ass, bro. I'm dead serious. And them gangs, them gay gangs that he talking about, they for real, bro. I've been to more than one compound where there was 4 or 5 sissies with life sentences who all met up on the rec yard together, and they were part of a gang. They rep some shit, whatever they wanted to call themselves, the OK, the TCM, whatever they wanted to call themselves. They rep that shit to the fullest, and you better not talk, bro. And they call each other. You know how like the Crips and the Bloods will be like, "That's my brother. That's my brother." They'll be like, "That's my sister," and you better not. His sister. You better not fuck with his sister. Because
let's get to that. About them gay boy gangs and all that shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, bro, boom, boom, boom. They'll run down in your cell 4 or 5 deep and stab the hell out of you, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Bro.
Damn, and they say crazy shit. They say crazy shit. Don't let me put down my purse and pick up my wallet. What the
they be wearing extra tight blues and shit. Like they'll get their blues from laundry and they'll get like an extra medium, bro. I'm talking about that shit be like this. They get an extra medium pants and all that, and they'll be walking around the pound like that. They'll put fishnet on the motherfucker, bro. You can't say nothing to the motherfucker. You just gotta avert your eyes and keep doing you.
Does Wes Watson become a target though? Does he become a target?
I was gonna say. So back to your question, like he would be way better off on the West, right? Because if he was to even come to the East Coast and have to do time, and he tries to listen, white organizations in Florida, they ain't doing nothing on no pound. It's gonna be the Bloods really run Florida prisons. Some camps,
disease. I ain't gonna lie.
Latin Kings in some parts of Florida, you know what I mean? But if he was to join a white gang, it'd be totally different, man. And it's just not going to be how it was wherever he was doing his time. It's going to be completely different. Like even with numbers, you're way outnumbered. And
Bro,
and to be,
this
yeah,
is
most
exactly
of the
what I
white
was thinking.
gangs, yeah, they're all junked out anyhow. They the
Yeah.
biggest ones smoking Tucci, owing debts. So when you start joining them gangs, you're fighting over the next drug debt and this and that. It's crazy. You know what I mean? But they ain't really doing anything, and that's just how it is. It's just, I'm just being truthful. That you tell somebody who actually went
Yo,
through
we
that.
got JD Delay in the building. Pull
Bro,
up if you want to pull up.
I told yeah, pull up JD. We'll
Yeah,
send
JD,
you
because we want to know about the John Staley thing. If you can, I don't know if you want to
he
come
said
up
he
and
did
talk
Elaborate.
about
time
it.
in the West End, Florida. But JD said he did time in the West End, Florida. Send him the link. But look, with the whole white organization thing, and I've been telling y'all that, bro. In Florida, maybe
Yeah.
on the West Coast,
They outnumbered.
you join a
Yeah.
white gang on the West Coast, maybe you might have security and you might
Right.
be respected and all that, bro.
And
But
he
when
allegedly already tied in,
when
so it
you
might be
join
easier.
when you join a Florida white gang, there's only about 4 or 5 of them, and they're unforgivens, and they're on
Yeah.
every compound, but there's only about 4 or 5 of them,
But they
and
outnumbered.
they look out for each other. But one thing about them, I'm gonna tell you one thing about them, bro, is they fear the other gangs. So if the
So
blood,
true, so true,
blood
true.
step to them, if the blood step to them and be like, hey, your brother did something that I don't like, they gonna stab their brother before they beef with the
Yep,
Bloods.
They
They
go
gonna
clean
it's
up
so
house
true.
to avoid
Bro,
a
they scared
war
of other
or a
gangs, bro.
riot. It's a
They don't
numbers
want
game.
no
You know what they
problem.
say?
Yeah.
It's a numbers game.
Okay, y'all, man. UTUBE Streets podcast. We got an exclusive interview with one of the. I would say the biggest shot caller in the prison genre, OG Big Sid. What up, bro?
What is going on, my man? Just to get it out, I can't hide it. Back on steroids, I'm on the D-ball, I'm on the Renmatrex, I'm on all that. My second jug of milk so far today. Oh,
Hey, so Sid, man, are you still doing shards? Because I know out of the YouTubers, there's a lot on YouTube, like Big Lance, yourself, that's doing the show. Are you still on shards?
actually, bro, I haven't done shards. Like, honestly, real truth, since, what's it called? January, February, March. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still take, you know what I'm saying, Subox and gabapentin. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's
Gabby's.
all right, cool. So basically, 2013, I got busted moving bricks in California. All right, I did 4 years in Corcoran, California. Let me tell you something real quick, bro. That place is soft. You know what I'm saying? The block that I was on, they called it Pamper Road, bro. It was, I mean, these people were soft, bro. There was no shot callers from any other gangs, so I ran that, bro. But that was Corcoran, okay? Did people get poked up? Yeah, people got poked up, bro, all the time. And then in 2000, I can't remember the exact date. That's when I first ran into what's his name? Wes Watson. Sorry,
Wes Watson.
yeah, Wes Watson. I ran into that nigga. Okay, so I'm like, bro. I mean, I'm seeing him because I see he's white. He got Dago blasted across his stomach. And so I'm just looking at him from afar because I'm like a solid Caucasian. And like it was in the like lunchroom because at that time there was like a big riot. And so we've been feeding ourselves and all that stuff. And I'm still making money. So I walked into the mess hall, right? And I'm sitting there with a sexy guard. She's like winking at me. And I see Wes Watson tearing up. There's like 2 black dudes in his face. And I'm telling my other white homies, you know what I'm saying, the solid Caucasians. I'm like, bro, what's old dude tearing up for? And they said, bro, like, you don't know what's going on. I said, no, I just got here, man. I've been like, you know what I'm saying? I've been popping Zanny bars. Like, what's going on? And they said, yo, OGC, bro. Like, he's about to go PC. I'm like, because I don't care if you don't run with me. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be a Caucasian, big. But nah, bro, he's sitting there crying. This black dude's like, listen to me, Tootsie Roll. Hey, bro, listen, let me tell you something. Hispanics, that, you know what I'm saying, the Southsiders, the Nesta Familia. Listen, bro, when he called him Tootsie Roll, bro, everybody was like cracking up, bro. You can't show that, right? Because in prison, you just got to mind your own business. That's how Big Lance got poked up in the butthole, but we'll get to that.
So the West Coast is segregated. Is that the way you liked it? You like being segregated over there?
Well, on the street, I'm going to be honest, I love everybody. I'm going to tell you, it was a heavy set, light-skinned black girl that broke my heart, but we'll get into that later. Yeah, on the streets, it's about that money. That gone, man. You can see that I still have a pump, dude. It's crazy. And just real quick, like I said, there's nothing wrong with 2 gallons of milk a day. You get constipated. That's what the laxative's for. Take you some Xannies and stop crying. Ooh, that's a little sour. Like Jessica Chance booty.
I'm sorry. I started pressing buttons.
It's crazy.
Oh, man. She is dating Chomo. Yes, Jessica Kid is dating Chomo, man.
Yes. But yeah, on the street, I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? I love my solid Caucasians. I'm straight with the Southsiders. Hispanic, we get along. Sometimes there's tension between, us and the blacks, African American, whatever you want to call it. Sorry. Oh, allergies are horrible this time of year. But anyway, just in California specifically, you were talking about the brand, not brands like Target brand, Walmart brand. We're talking about, what I'm saying, A, B, C, D, eat a booty, you know what I'm saying? Like the big D dogs. We got cartels and all that in there. But in prison, unfortunately, it's like, you know what I'm saying, making out with a Down syndrome girl. Eventually, someone's going to come. And so in prison, it's just for people's protection. It's best to segregate. But I'm not racist, if that answers your question.
It seems like Big Lance and Wes Watson are living like your life. Like it's like they're like a form of what you are, bro.
Yes, they're what is called a follower. I mean, especially with Big Lance and everything. And he got fired because he was weed eating. He'd taken too many gabapentin. And there was this lady that was down there. He was flirting with her because she was new to the landscaping company. And all the dudes are like, Big Lance, we need to tell you something. He's like, I'm Big Lance. You don't tell me nothing. I'm a gangster. And so they see him slip behind the shed with this lady. And you see Big Lance running like this, bro, with his pants still. Just running like this, you know what I'm saying? Like a Down syndrome after some Skittles. He was running. He trips on just how he got his nickname Butterbutt. He trips, bro, on like a stump. He's like across the yard with his booty up in the air. And this girl out behind the shed. Yeah. It was like a transgender, bro. But that's why people call him Butterbutt.
In your videos, you used to say Brandy. Who's Brandy?
Brandy was like, I say about 3 years ago. In his videos, he talked about Brandy. That was his girlfriend. Now he was using her, okay, just like for a place to stay and stuff like that. But she got tired of him and kicked him out. So I don't know if he's homeless right now. I don't know if he's on the street. I honestly don't know what his status is at the moment. But it's probably pathetic. Something like that.
So during COVID, you blew up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, during COVID, you blew up, and you went going after the Florida prison scene. And I'm talking about K-Frog, Pino, and 1090 Jake. And you honestly put all 3 of them in a dress.
Oh, bro, listen. They'll never be the same. It's like being, you know what I'm saying, touched by your pastor. You never be the same. It's funny you bring up Florida. It's like prophecy. You brought this up. Check this out. Look at that right.
The whole shebang.
Sent me this. K-Frog.
No way. K-Frog sent you that?
Yeah, airlifted. He sent me this, bro. And I opened the package, and I'm like, and it was smelling funky, too. It still smells funny. But he said, he said, I'm sorry that I have to pay taxes to you. I've been, running the streets. And I'm like, look, K-Frog, because he owns me. You need to get this out to people. Share it on your channel. K-Frog owes Big Sid $9,000. He owes me.
Oh, my gosh.
A bag of chips with a note. He's like, he drew a shank on it or a dong or something. And he's like, making peace. You know what I'm saying? He's like $100 bill. But the problem with K-Frog is, right? And it smells like booty, okay? And my cousin was over, and he's like, man, it smells good. It might be his wife. Turns out it's K-Frog's booty. So now my cousin is like, you know what I'm saying? He's in a position where it's like he ain't doing good. But K-Frog probably stink. But the point is this. Back then, when I was really beefing with K-Frog, 1098, my triceps are on another level.
Looking good, bro.
K-Frog was straight, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing, making money in the street. But he also had a business, like cutting down trees and stuff. And the reason K-Frog talks the way he does, they were cutting down a tree because he and his dad owned a business, or stepdad. And they cut down this tree and had like a bee's nest in it. Boy, they lit him up, boy. They stung him everywhere, on his scrotum, everywhere. And so that's why he's puffy and he talks funny, because he had that allergic reaction from the bee stings. From my mouth to God, it's true. Sorry I'm talking so much.
No, it's good, bro. We want you to talk, bro. OG Big Sid in the building. Now, this question right here is for the new generation of the prison genre, because, you know, you're kind of part of that 2020 group with the Jay Williams, Big Lances, and you stuck out. But now you got these Ian Bicks and the JD Delays and the Jumpsuit Pablos. What you think about these guys?
Oh my gosh. Ian Bick, how do you say his name? That dude, Ian Bick. Bro, straight up. Not only is he just a little weirdo, seriously, he literally works for the FBI. I'm not lying, bro. Look at all of his videos, bro. I'm saying to your face, I am Beck. You won't have me on your channel because you know the truth. He literally, every time he has a guest on, it's really awkward. I was talking to one of his guests, and he said he got there, and he had him come to a house. And he's like, all right, maybe it's his house and stuff. He knocks on the door, and Ian Beck peeks around like this, just looking. He's like, you, dude, I mean, what's up? He lets him in. Ian Beck, bro, is naked. Straight naked.
Oh, my.
His parents are in the next room watching Jeopardy. His mom's like, is that your friend? I'm like, he told me this. I'm like, what? But then he comes in there, put some pants on, you know what I'm saying? And he starts doing an interview. And he's acting weird because he has like a tape recorder going, not just a YouTube thing. And I am Beck, he's writing stuff down. But check this out, because I connected, you know what I'm saying? I got copped on my payroll. And so I got the Ring cameras and all that. When that guest left his house, good gosh, man, Ronnie Coleman ain't got nothing on me, dang. But when he left it, the camera shows the feds rolling up. 3 SUVs, man. For real. I mean, these niggas rolled up. Ian Beck comes out, hugs one of them, gives him a kiss like that. I'm like, what? And so he gives them the tape. So I'm saying it right here. Ian Beck is a snitch, 100%, no joke. He works for the feds. That's the truth. And guess what? His last interview, can we get into Jessica Kid? That he interviewed a Choma.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Because Minor Mouse, you were part of that group of people that got rid of Minor Mouse. I give you a lot of credit.
I ran that little mouse off the YouTube. He's scared. But the thing about it is,
and Lance was there, right? Lance was there when it happened. That's what people were saying.
Yeah. Lance was. See, Big Lance always tried to make it like, he Mighty Mouse is his cousin and all of that, bro. But they got like busted in 1999 when they were like teenagers because they were sniffing panties and stuff, sneaking into people's houses and all kinds of stuff. They got busted. Check this out, bro. When they got arrested in 1999 or 2001, they were teenagers. They had like an ounce of weed. They had a gun and 97 pairs of dirty panties. It was all over.
Yeah. But Jessica Kent, man, it's because the female prison YouTubers, they got something to say too. She actually had a baby in prison. You believe that shit?
Jessica Kent did?
Yeah, she had a baby in prison, bro.
My gosh, I thought it was just an opioid turd. Do you know something about it, bro? She is if you look up opioid constipation in the dictionary, her face is there. Her greasy face, bro. Opioid turd was so big. It was apparently shaped. You know what a gourd is? It's like people put it up in the fall. It's fat on the bottom and long up here. Bro, that was her turd. Opioid turd was so big because she's still using, by the way. Bro, she had to have surgery to get it out. And if you Google Jessica Kent opioid turd, you can find that online when the doctors took it out, bro. It was like 3 pounds of poop, bro. because she's such a junkie, bro. And she still is, bro. She still is, bro. She's still smoking that Fetty. She doing the clear, all that stuff, bro. I'm telling you, that's the truth.
Yeah.
With the dude she's with, honestly, bro, I'm still looking into that. I don't know what's going on. Jessica Kent, though, they called her because see, Big Lance hooked up with her. And remember how she on her show for an interview on her channel. She still blows up my phone all the time asking for an interview. Okay, and I'm just like, I ain't going on her channel, bro. I ain't got time for you, Jessica Kent. So quit asking me to come on your channel. But check this out, bro. She went to prison for like dealing drugs, right? And stuff like that. She would hide the drugs and like dildos and stuff. And she'd be like, made in Canada. And she'd even put like a Bible verse on it. Like that looks suspicious. Prison for that, bro. And she also does, I don't know if like you can say this on YouTube, but she did porn, bro. It's called Jessica Kent Squints with 3 black dudes in the tent. Bro.
2 black dudes in the tent.
Bro, it was crazy. It looked like something back in the medieval times, bro. She was just a hollering. It was crazy, bro.
Now, I hate to get serious on you, but I got to ask you this question because, I mean, we've seen death in the prison genre, too. And I know you know the name Savage Studios. Where were you when Savage Studios died?
I was at my house, bro. And I heard that he passed away. Now, the honest truth, as connected as I am, maybe you can tell me, I actually don't know how he died, and that's the truth. Do you know?
Oh, really? Oh, he got killed by he got killed by a dude that he was working at tattoo shop, and the dude pulled up and killed him, allegedly.
Okay, dang, I did hear about that. Dang.
Yeah, the West Coast is serious, man. You guys are serious.
Yeah, this ain't no game. This stuff ain't a game. You see Wes Watson coming on here. You see Big Lance. You see all these people, K-Frog, 1090 Jake. And they don't understand that I'm a blood. Let me tell you something, 1090 Jake. I slap you. And you have seen how big, literally, bro, he's like 400 pounds. Something's really wrong with him. But I'll tell you a funny story about 1090 Jake. You're going to hear it. He was Florida prison system. And everyone called him Takeout. And people are like, what's that mean? It was because, like, every Friday, you know, the black dudes are gambling, bro. The Mexicans are making that hooch. Everybody's having a good time. The 1090 Jake, bro, was in his tidy whities. And he'd be in a corner. And they'd be like, yo, Takeout's here. And, bro, like, he would do all kinds of gay stuff. It's really disgusting. The worst thing he did was they have a slip and slide. And so it'd be 1090 Jake, butt naked. Imagine his butt up in the air. And everybody saying, look back at me, 1090 Jake. And he's naked. So they have like this big like tarp. And so everybody runs on it. And they run over him. But if you got like a hard on, you go in his butt, you lose. Like, bro, I'm like, dude. It's crazy.
What was your go-to weapon when you were in prison?
Honestly, bro, I had I don't know if I can say this, bro. I had a little 22. It would hold a bullet. I'm serious, bro. But I had like things like this. You know what I'm saying? Pokers like that. Because I poked some niggas up, bro. I did for real. I poked some people up. I ain't gonna lie. What's that dude's name with the red beard? That dude just popped up.
Flames Trotter, right?
The dude that's like I am Beck. He's got a red beard and what's his name?
Red beard. I'm trying to think. The only one I know with a red beard right now in prison John is Flames Trotter. He was on Chad Marks.
Yeah, but he's like an Irish gangster. He said that dude. The thing about him is too. He's the same thing. What is his name, bro? This is making me crazy.
JD Delay.
Yeah.
JD. Oh shit! Good job, Ronnie.
Coming in hot. What up, Big Sid?
Ronnie Blue.
Yeah, the reason he has initials for a name is, bro, because when he got kicked out of this Irish gang, and they were called the Freckle Bandits. And I was like, the Freckle Bandits? I was like, that sounds soft, but a lot of them have freckles. Oh,
Yo.
Oh man.
But the reason.
So what about paperwork, real quick, Big Sid? Paperwork. How big of a deal is that?
What?
Do you have to have your paperwork? Because Wes Watson's talking about putting it up as, putting it up as what.
Oh yeah, Wes Watson, dude. Yeah, he has to like hoop it. They call it hooping.
Hooping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hey, that's what I call it. But yeah, let me tell you something. In California, straight up, it don't matter if you black, you white, you Hispanic, you Asian, you a round face like Eskimo, all that stuff. It don't matter. You do, dead serious, no joke. You have to have your paperwork when you get there in California prison system. That's the truth. And Wes Watson, you remember he said he got it out. He slammed it down on the table.
Yep.
Literally, bro, they had to wash that table. He had like a skid mark, bro.
Yeah.
Like poop smear on the table. And the black games and stuff. People like, dude, you don't need to wash that off. And that's how you gotta have your paperwork, bro. I'm sorry I'm talking so much. I apologize.
No, man, that's why we got you here, man. You're the OG Big Sid, bro. We got OG Big Sid in the building. If you don't know, dude, honestly, bro, if you watch the prison genre and if you don't know who this is, then you're not a real fan of the prison genre. Like Ronnie Blue Eyes, am I lying?
Oh, that's facts. That's big facts.
Because he's like the origin of it. When it started, he was on their neck at the get-go, and it made all those guys like real emotional. They didn't know how to handle comedy. They didn't know how to handle you, Big Sid.
No, you're exactly right. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. I was surprised how they reacted, bro. They were trying to dox me and all kinds of stuff. And I was surprised that they got their feelings hurt so much. I will say this, and I don't know what you are. I don't know if you're cool with him or not. But and I don't know if my subscribers are like this. But Pino, I've never that dude's never been anything but cool to me, bro. I ain't got no beef with Pino. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Pino pulled up on Jake. I remember you talked about that.
Yeah, he beat his ass, bro. I mean, that you've seen the video, but yeah, Pino, bro, I got no problem with that dude. He's pretty solid. I like that dude. He's pretty cool. But like in prison and stuff, like apparently he got poked up, but he lived. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
That's the key. But yeah, what else you want to know, dog?
Go ahead, Ronnie. Ronnie Blue, you got anything?
Shit, I just want to say salute, big shout out to you. Anybody in the prison genre you beefing with right now?
Well, see, I am Beck. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, because I don't care. I got people on the payroll, even at the feds. He needs to have me on his channel, and we need to hash some stuff out. I don't know if you know him. Like I know y'all channel's big. You got connections, but like, dude, he's too scared to have a one-on-one with me, and that's the truth, bro. That's the truth.
And who's that? Who's that?
Yeah, I am Beck is scared to have me on.
Oh, I am Beck.
Did he
go
to prison? Did he seriously go to prison like because he had illegal parties and stuff? Is that true?
Yeah. He went to the feds.
Do what?
Yeah. He went to the feds for throwing the club scene. He was frauding money. He was laundering money, doing, he got caught.
Embezzlement, I forget the word for it right now.
Embezzlement.
But, yeah.
Really? So who did he? So when people came to invest in a club, he just took the money and ran, that kind of thing.
I'm not 100% sure, but
I
something
think it was
of that
a
sort.
Ponzi scheme. He was robbing Peter to pay Paul type shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he got the money. Next person, he just pays him that. Gotcha. That's crazy. Though. How I honestly, bro, because I don't watch a lot of his stuff, but I checked him out. Like, he claims he did 4 years. Is that true?
Did he? Oh, you're on Ian Bick's ass, dude. He's on Ian Bick right now, hard. Dog.
Yeah, we just covered him because he interviewed the SO.
Yeah, come on. And that dude, if I'm not mistaken, with all the tattoos and stuff, and he was on something too. His eyes were so glassy. Let me tell you something. If you're dating Jessica Kent, there's 3 things. You're gonna be getting high. You're not gonna be able to poop for weeks.
Facts.
3. You want to know why her husband broke up with her? Real truth. My off to God. She asked him to help pop out an opioid turd. I don't know if you guys used or used to use, but like opiates make you like straight constipated. And she had her husband try to pop out one of her opioid turds. and one of those things popped out and hit him in the eye, and he got pink eye and like he has like blurred vision. That's why they got divorced. Secondly, she also, you know what I'm saying, was messing around with a black dude. And that's the truth. Jessica, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Jessica Kent. Prove that you didn't do that black dude in the Cadillac. You
Do
sitting over there. That's beef. No, you were straight fart. He told me smell like Cheetos, nigga.
Let me ask you, do you know this dude from Montana, Dub the Come Up?
Yeah, okay, so Dub to come up, he and Dean, the dude I used to work with, they two were beefy. The honest truth, I never understood the whole Dub thing. He would go
Right.
on talking crap, but if I'm not wrong, dead serious, no joke, he's got funny charges, right? Like
That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't think he necessarily has funny charges. He did admit that he had a charge where he pushed his grandmother down or something of that sort.
dang. You push Annie. Like,
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
that's crazy.
Don't quote me, Dub. It might be because he's gonna come. You know he's gonna troll. I'm just trying to think of what it actually. This is what he said it was. He said he bumped into her and then they over exaggerated the situation. But oh man,
He probably was trying to, you know what I'm saying, catch it, get a little feel. Because Dub to come up apparently is obsessed with like wrinkles. If he sees wrinkles and stuff, he gets like really like turned on. So I think, you know what I'm saying, he's kind of fill up on Granny. Maybe she got a little buttery down there and things went, you know, things went wrong. That's what happened. Buttery, man, things can go wrong. You know what I'm
now
saying? Right back. Yeah.
now we seen you pull up one time, and you said you work with Dean, and we're not bashing Dean or none, but Dean pulled up on Alan and Dean were gonna find. We actually seen you in the video, and you were like, "Yo, this is the guy right here."
Yeah, we actually went to the gym. Me and Dean and Alan was there, right? And the truth is, like, honestly, dude, like, as it stands today, I have no beef with Dean. You know, I worked with him. He paid good. He always paid, never didn't pay. So he was good. He was very solid on payments, which is important. Like, he's not a crook. But when they went to that gym, they videoed it. So he and Alan never fought, and I never understood that. See, Alan was in the ring, right, ready to fight, and Dean was like, man, something like Taco Bell, his stomach hurt. But let me tell you something. You can get diarrhea cramps when you're nervous before a fight. Because did you see how Dean was like, bam? I thought Dean could fight, bro. He don't even know how to throw a combination. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, look at Sid. Look at Sid, bro. Holy shit. Oh, look at that. Blue. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
Bro,
to be quite honest, you seem pretty upset that the fight didn't go through. You wanted that shit to happen. You was there trying to make it happen, like make sure it went through.
exactly. See, this is the thing. Like, I paid like $2,000 to have Dean trained because at that time I just had a shipment of DVDs. I'm talking straight crystal, boy. I mean, they had shards on it like this. And so I paid $2,000 to put him up in a hotel to work out every day, to pay for his kratom. I bought him a car, bro. And he got to the gym, and for whatever reason, Dean would not fight him, bro. And Dean pulled up on my house, and the dude that was driving told me in advance he was coming. Dean did that. He didn't even want to fight. He just wanted to do it for the clout. But on a serious note, I'm not joking. The dude that drove him actually OD'd and died. I think his name was Dustin, with a D, Dustin.
Oh yeah.
I really think he OD'd. Do you talk to Dean still?
Now we haven't heard from Dean in a while. Last thing we heard, he was beefing with like these trolls like Eyes Wide Open. He was beefing with Dub still, but we haven't heard from him in a while.
I haven't either. Does he have a channel we can check out? Because I don't even know if he has a channel. I saw a picture of him, and like I think he just, that shot that they have now to make you lose weight and stuff. He looked like he looked really like
Ozempic.
thick. But I don't know where I saw that picture. It was on some.
Yeah. He's been running. He does marathons now and stuff. He's been running his ass off.
He really does. Man.
Yeah, he's been running ever since he left you, man.
Yeah, he's running all right. He's running. He's
Yeah, because there's one clip that went viral back in the day, and it was Dean getting mad in a vehicle, and he pulled up on your property, and then you went inside, grabbed a baseball bat, and he hauled ass. Was that real?
Okay, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Dustin drove him that day, and Dustin called me and was like, we're gonna put, because Dustin was, honestly, rest in peace. He was he didn't like fighting. He was like a peacemaker, right? And so he told me Dean's coming, and he said Dean ain't trying to fight. He's just trying to save face and pull up on you, because Dean never stepped 1 foot on my property. Because if he would have, like you didn't even see that, like when he was on that punching bag, bro, dead serious. Dean, I was disappointed. He was like punching like this. And stuff. I was like, dang, is he Down syndrome? Like, you gotta rock back on your foot like this. You know?
Yo, Sid's ready for the box somebody. We got to get you in the ring, bro.
Yeah.
He does. I mean, he can't even throw a combination right. You know what I'm saying? I would love to train in the gym because I'm out of shape, as you can tell. I'm on the steroids, but it's like I really do need to get in shape because, you know what I'm saying? I got these little titties right here. The ladies love them, though.
It's that gabapentin, man. It's too much gabapentin, bro.
That's true, bro. That says take 1 3 times a day. I thought it said take 3 times a day. You know, so I've been doing that. She's like, you be taking too many. I said, look, do you even know who I am? She's an Indian lady, bro. And like she was like, you don't take too many gabapentin and stuff like that. I was like, I bet. And she wouldn't write me no Klonopin, man. Let me tell you something. If a doctor won't write you Klonopin, you can't trust them. I used to be on 2 milligrams 3 times a day. I'm straight up, dude. Straight up. Have y'all ever been to a methadone clinic? Do y'all know people? Because I was on it for 7 years. It was like the best 7 years of my life.
Oh man, hey, and then your family members, man, like Rusty.
Yeah,
how are they doing?
Yeah, I got Rusty's my cousin, and he's like loves Trump and everything, and I think Trump's cool too. But he's like crazy loves Trump. And then I got my cousin Dan. You know what I'm saying? He gay, bro. It ain't even no joke. I walk in, me and Granny walked in on him once. I was like, bro, man, Granny's a Christian. Come on now.
Where has Dan been at? He hasn't posted in a long time.
Yeah, he'll be making videos soon. Trust me, he'll be putting videos out in the next couple of days.
Yeah, that was the fear. I'm gonna tell you the truth. They're scared of OG Sid, but your cousin Dan, when he does a video and he's like, because you know how these prison dudes are, they're not comfortable with their sexuality. True. So when a gay guy comes on and like pretends to be gay with them, they get all weird, and then like it's almost like they liked it, bro.
Yes, that is true. Like they literally couldn't even take the slightest joke about Dan. These people freaked out. I mean, all of them, bro. Which makes me wonder, like, is there something there that you need to have you pressed down, all those thoughts about dudes and stuff? Because we know Big Lance, he likes people with hairy backs. And I'm like, that's random, but he does, bro. He want like a postcard to his neighbor and stuff. Like the sheriff department came out, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, Sid, man, this has been a great interview, bro. I know you got to get back and do what get back to the shards. You said you weren't doing shards no more, but I don't know. You've been moving around like you're on them, dog.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. I do sell them. You know what I'm saying. And look, your channel is amazing. So I had to do a bumpy bump just to, you know what I'm saying, be like even. Y'all, you got a real channel. Your channel's for real, no joke, bro. I love it.
We appreciate that, man. I got one more question, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you was locked up with Wes Watson, would he be doing your laundry?
Yeah, he would. Yeah. He'd be washing my underwear, bro, and everything like that. And I would make him post up with like a blade in each hand, and he would have to be my bodyguard, bro. But on a real note, he's seriously going to go back to prison. And I'm going to be honest, I don't want to see anybody in prison unless you're like a chomo. Wes Watson, he's not that, but I'm saying it's kind of sad that he's going back to prison. That's real talk.
Real shit.
Yeah, Florida prison to be exact too. It's gonna be a different culture for him.
Yeah, it is. It's totally different, bro. But that dude, it was awesome coming on, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Now, dude, Adam, do you think we could get like just a little bit behind the scenes, like because I know. Take your time. Let's do a little break real quick.
All right,
but
I'm ready. I put my teeth in. You want me to go as myself, right?
Yeah, dude. Because I know you kind of. This is the first time I think in years we've seen you been breaking camera recently. So I figured it makes sense, like just to get to know. So let's start off with it. So we got the actual person that does the skits. And your name is Adam, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's my name.
Hey, and so what made you decide one day to do the Big Sid stuff?
Um, I was one. In 2017 and 18, my character Rusty and my character Dan, I was on Facebook, and I had 116,000 followers, and I had like 9 viral videos. I was doing really well, but they took my channel down. And the problem with that was people were telling me like, dude, you got to edit. You can't say certain things. If you want to keep your channel up, you can't say certain things. But I didn't listen, and I got my channel taken down. But I know I can be big like that again. But it's just like
Yeah.
crazy. But I came up with Big Sid. Um, I was the first prison genre people I saw was Wes Watson and Big Lance. And I'm watching Big Lance and stuff, and I decided just to do a video. And I woke up the next morning and I had like 500 subscribers. And that video, when I was talking about Wes, got like over 300,000 views. And then after that, I just kept making videos because I knew people liked it.
Hell yeah. A lot of people don't even know that Big Sid's a character. They really believe that shit, you know?
Yeah, they do, my friend. It's crazy. One guy asked me about a year and a half ago. He's like, "I'll hit your cash app, $20. Can you FaceTime with my son? He loves your videos. Just tell him hey." And I'm like, "Yeah, of course." And so I do the videos, Big Sid, and then I put my teeth in and my hat on, and they're literally just like, and I'm like, "Oh shoot!" And I was like, "You don't have
Wow.
a character?" And they said, "We thought it was a character. Like we really thought you were a toothless ex-con just doing comedy." I'm like, "No, it's a complete different character." That was crazy because people do think Big Sid's real. I still
Yep.
get threatened to this day. Like, oh,
Yeah.
y'all show your real paperwork. And I'm like, dude, I mean, I've been to jail. I've never been to prison. I am a convicted felon. I'm not going to lie.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. So that's what I'm saying. Some of this that you do is not stuff you've seen. It has to be stuff that you lived and built the character. I think one time, I think you were saying that even the character of Biz Sid was someone that you worked with, right? Like it was like,
Yeah, there is a guy I worked with that was, I mean, it was there like literally he was like Big Sid except he was for real. Like he acted like that. I mean, it was like, oh my gosh, we couldn't take him out in public. We were doing like roofing at the time, and he'd like just walk up to girls and talk to them about their ass and laugh with his tongue out, and it's like, dude, you're gonna someone's gonna knock you out. But yeah, I based it a lot of it off him. Yeah.
yeah, bro, it's crazy. Like Ronnie said, people don't know that that this was a character. And recently, you've been breaking character. Explain why. Like recently, you've been just like breaking character a little bit.
Because I am, and like we talked, like me and you are going to collaborate some more. Basically, like I need to
Yep.
start taking it seriously, trying to get monetized, which I'm having trouble doing. But so I just a lot of people still like threaten me and dox me, and so I just kind of broke character to say like, it's just a skit. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to post pictures of my house. My dad's 71. You don't need to do that. And also,
Right.
like people would always want me to go live and do this stuff, and it's hard to stay in character for an hour.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, y'all can hit my cash app. And some people are cool with that. A lot of people weren't. And I just wanted to tell people too that I am a real person in recovery. I got out of rehab in March, you know what I'm saying? And I'm on Suboxone, gabapentin for real. Sometimes I take those THC gummies and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Crazy.
remember for a while Big Sid was taking the Delta 9 and I
Yeah,
and I bet you were actually taking that.
yeah, I was. I got a little pack of those gummies in my room right now. I
Those Delta 9s used to kick our ass back then.
Yeah, facts. But I think it's important that people see this other side. Like, I didn't know what to expect interviewing Big Sid, right? But
Yeah,
actually, after talking to you, you're very respectful. You know what I mean? You conduct yourself very well, and I think you could go very far with this YouTube shit with different characters and different stuff, and you know what I mean. So we're definitely gonna plug your page and put it in the comments and in the
Yeah,
description and all that.
Bro, you put so much laughter in, and I don't even, I don't think you even understand how many smiles you put on faces of people like grown men like me that watch the prison genre. They're so serious, and all of a sudden you got this dude, OG Big Sid, that
Right.
literally is a blend of Wes and Lance, and it shows their insecurities. It was the best thing that happened in
It's
the COVID
necessary.
era. Even
Yeah.
now, dude, you're a legend, bro.
Dude, I really, really appreciate that. Yeah, you said that, and that's really funny. I was talking to actually my mom the other day, and because she watches some of my videos, and it's obvious that these guys are really insecure. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like Wes Watson, like dude's ripped, but like he has really thin skin. He can't take any joking. I mean, Big Lance has threatened to kill me. You know, I mean, these guys are really insecure. And in real life, I don't have a beef with anybody. You know.
No, for sure, bro. Dude, it's literally comedy. I would think Dan would probably be more controversial though. Have you had a lot of people get really mad about him?
Oh yeah, because like the Trump supporter character is conservative, and the liberal character Dan, yeah, like people, man, like that character pisses a lot of people off. I tell you what, that character I used um, roast people or do like people would pay me to like roast these channels, man. And I'm telling you something, these people lost their mind. Like it's all satire. I would say like I saw Big Lance with another dude, and he would lose his mind, um, just trying to dox me and stuff. And I don't think they understand what satire and comedy is. I'm just an actor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just because this field doesn't have that. You know, the prison genre, like they kept it so serious, and everyone was exposing everybody.
Yeah.
And then you come around, and they're trying to, and then they took it so serious. They're trying to expose Adam instead of dealing with Big Sid. Like, come on now.
It's crazy, yeah. And now everybody knows my name's Adam Garrison. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. You know what I mean? Are you guys from California or?
Oh, I'm from Florida, and
Oh,
Ronnie Blue Eyes is from Mass.
okay, Massachusetts. Cool, cool. That's crazy though. How long?
Yeah. How long we been doing it? About 3 years, 3 or 4 years.
Wow. I mean, you got damn near 50,000 subscribers. It's awesome, dude. Really awesome.
Well, definitely inspired. Definitely inspired by, because I have a character too. His name is Inbred, and
I
Inbred,
love to see that.
yeah, Inbred is definitely. I did a song on Big Lance one time. Gangish posted it. But yeah, dude, definitely inspired by OG Big Sid, man. Oh,
Uh,
one thing, real quick. So that police skit that you did, that went viral too, and 1090 Jake took that shit seriously.
yes, he took it very, very seriously, and I didn't expect like it even scared like my family. Like this dude lost his mind over this, and it's kind of cool coming on your channel so people get to see me and everything. When are you guys gonna post this? Because I want to share it to my channel, like for sure, so people can see it.
Oh, definitely the next couple of days, man. Definitely soon.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys having me on because it gets me in front of a lot bigger audience.
Hell yeah,
Definitely.
bro.
We've been looking forward to this one. We'll definitely have to do it again. And we might have you do some skits for us as Big Sid, too.
Absolutely, whatever you guys need, man. I appreciate y'all for real.
We'll take care
Yeah,
of you.
man. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, we'll wrap this up, and we got to continue to do more, man. There's gonna be stuff pop up, and I'll shoot you a text, be like, hey, man, we need you for a segment, dude. This just popped up or something, you know.
Perfect. Yeah, dude. That's
And
not a
and then with your channel, bro, we got to work on getting, because you said you're demonetized right now.
well. I've never gotten monetized. I had trouble at first, but maybe y'all could give me some pointers, like that kind of stuff, like computer and all that. Like I'm not good at that. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Yep.
Big Sid,
Plug
the
the man. He
channel.
can definitely get you monetized.
Holy crap. So this whole dude, people need to understand this dude has been doing this for y'all for free, besides your Cash App up, because that's the only way you're right.
Yep. All these videos for years, I've not monetized. I do it for free, and it's not
Holy.
especially to go live. You know what I mean? It takes time and to stay in character and everything. But yeah, like I appreciate you hitting my Cash App and everything. It means a lot, man. So I
Yeah,
appreciate.
man, we got you. I got you after this too, man. I appreciate you. And what I was gonna say, yeah, we gotta get you monetized, man. Holy crap, man.
It.
That's the
Absolutely.
goal. That's the goal. All right, brother. Well, you have a great night. Thank you again for coming on the YouTube streets.
I appreciate you guys for real. God bless y'all, man. Thank you.